started this YouTube channel back in November, Life at the Manor. We just had no idea how many people would be so interested in our journey. And yeah, it's fair to say we've been absolutely blown away, haven't we?
It's been absolutely incredible. And we've loved learning more about the house and showing you guys all about it. Owning an estate like this is a true privilege and one Emma and I are incredibly grateful for. But it has to be said, it's not all sunshines and rainbows, and there is a lot of hard work that goes with it.
So this is what we've been up to over the past 4 months, starting with our new Chavenage beanies, which are going to be on sale on our website really soon, and you can also buy them in the cafe as well.
How's Jeff doing, bro?
First day shooting.
First day shooting.
How do you find it?
Mate, the light's just beautiful.
Mate, it's perfect. It's a perfect day to show off an incredible manor house.
yeah.
What's it like being part of the Chavenage family?
It's quite grand.
Stepping back in history, mate.
It's very different to what I'm used to as a little Cornish country bumpkin, but it's beautiful.
You're part of the furniture now, mate. We're gonna make some magic. Let's go. Looking after these buildings is an absolute labour of love, but the main thing you've got to do is keep the water out, and we've got a few leaks, which is always incredibly worrying when it comes to an old building with such a vast roof. So I'm heading into the attic, where we've got some builders trying to sort out our latest leak, which is coming from 2 chimneys, actually 5 chimneys. This is the sitting room chimney, that's the bedroom. That's the boiler room.
Yeah.
That
is going to a bedroom. I think you call it Colin and Bindi.
Yeah, that's my Uncle Colin's room.
Yeah. Okay.
And then this is the...
That's the other side of that
other
chimney.
side.
Yeah. Problem here was that the water was running behind the render, and all these bricks were just totally totally loose. So you know, it's a case of you rebuild the chimney as what was a temporary structure, or do you take it down to what is going to be a flat roof chimney?
So that's our plan. Our plan is to get it back to a flat roof chimney so that we can re-render it to keep the water out, because that is the main thing when keeping these buildings together. With the chimneys fixed and the water staying out, it was now ready to brave the UK's winter and potentially some storms.
Storms have come and gone, and part of looking after this incredible estate is checking on the land and the buildings after each big storm. And luckily, Jeff is the perfect solution to doing that.
You all right, mate? You all right? This is an area that is prime for flooding. So it's at the bottom of the estate. You've got 2 big valleys, and you've got this big bit of body of water that comes through the entire valley. We're basically checking to see how much flooding there is, because if there are big floods, that can create damage to the livestock, the gates, the walls, and so essentially, we're just keeping an eye on things. And I think part of having the estate and trying to run it is making sure everything's okay. So trees aren't down, floods aren't taking over the place, and the water's being dispersed. So that's what we're doing. That's what we've done. And I don't know about you, but it's looking pretty good.
I think just another thing about transitioning and taking on more and more on the estate is that, you know, we do go away, and we've just been in our stag and hen do, but we still worry about...
I am feeling bleary-eyed, if I'm honest. I'm like low energy, but the sun is shining, isn't it?
The sun is shining, and that's amazing, but I think when you're away, you don't stop worrying about what's going on here.
Yeah.
So we kind of come back, and then this is our first day back on the estate, and it's like, okay, let's go and just check on the cabin, because we heard that a tree went down, and check on the floods, because we don't want things to really back up. And yeah, it's been incredibly wet. So we know that a tree has gone down here, so we're just going to go and check it out.
So tree is down, and we've got guests in on Saturday. I thought I would be able to just kind of chop it up in chunks, but it actually looks like it's a bit more of a complicated cut.
Yeah, it's kind of got interconnected into loads of other trees, and it's a pretty big tree. It's quite tall, so I think we're going to struggle. So I think we're going to get our tree surgeon down tomorrow and he is going to sort it out. Tom?
Well, hopefully.
It sounds really weird, but I quite would like to see how it happened.
Wind. My makeshift fence, which actually lasted all right.
With the weather now on our side, it was time to harvest the maize and enjoy an unreal sunset.
This winter, the storms have played havoc with our trees, and we've had a lot of trees down, and it's been my job to assess the damage, cut the trees up, and get all the wood into the sheds to season ready for next year. Now, it's by far the cheapest way to heat the house, the cafe, and the list goes on. It's been one hobby though that I've really enjoyed doing. Not only is it the nature's gym, it's also been really nice getting out and doing something that doesn't take a lot of thought. And as you can see, I've got a lot of wood to get into the shed. I mean a lot.
It is the most perfect morning, absolutely freezing, but just amazing.
It's stunning. I mean, look
Blue
at
skies.
Look at this light. It's absolutely sensational. Right, what are you doing? You're off.
I'm off to clean, I'm going to walk the dogs and then I'm going to clean the cabin because we've got people checking in tomorrow for an anniversary weekend, which would be nice for them.
And I'm off to go and do that oak tree, which is been standing for generations, so really sad, but I'm hoping to chop the limbs off, use that for firewood, and then I'm going to use the trunk. Hopefully I'm going to make it into, or someone else going to make it into a big coffee table for the cafe, which would be amazing.
And it can still live on its years as a table instead of a standing tree.
Exactly. First day on my own in the tractor. Let's hope I don't break it. And we're off. Absolutely flying. Do you know what's bad? Is that I've been getting these corn on the cob, the maize, and then I've been finding all of the little beads or seeds in the box in the hot tub woodshed. And squirrels have been grabbing it and scurrying them away in the little box. Mad.
That's so sweet of them.
I know. We've created a little paradise.
Hello.
She's nearly done. And then I have raked the entire path. I tell you what, it does look a lot better in the summer, but it's still a bit of a winter wonderland. I've just got to sort out the sewage. That's next on the job list, but I'm going to wait till Big Al arrives, then I'm going to do those bits, and now I'm going to head off to tackle this big oak tree that I've been looking forward to doing. Right, we have arrived at the big oak tree. This is going to be a big job. So, plan is take all the limbs off and then keep the trunk free so we can make it into a coffee table. That's the idea. I'm sorry, but I swear that every time I do something happens that goes wrong.
Well,
This has never had a puncture, and now it's got a puncture. Big Al!
is that somebody else has had the puncture, and what they've done, they've left it for you to find and made it your problem.
So I've called out Big Al to give me a hand. He's always the man that I can call on. Everyone needs a Big Al. That's true. So what we're deciding to do is get the digger or the tractor, turn it round, lift it up, and then I can go and get the compressor to pump it up. This is not what I needed because I've got a busy day, but you know what I mean. It's got to be done. Getting there, Al.
I'd just like to see you get your hands dirty occasionally, James.
The thing that comes in handy from being a cyclist is you always have a hand pump. So I need to pump this, and then hopefully I can let the tractor down, and then I can fill up the trailer. Tree down and cut up. It is now time to see if there are any good planks we can extract to repurpose as tables in the barn cafe. Today is the day the oak tree is getting milled. So we've got Eli, who is son of our actual contract farmer, and he is pretty good at all things wood. So the plan is to mill half of it and to mill that half. Apparently, Eli tells me that this bit will look great because it's got all the knots, and this will be more structurally sound because it's straight, flat, and just clean. So that's the plan. So he's got his miller, and then I can't wait to see this all milled up actually. So we've got the oak tree here. We're going to chop it up into 2, possibly 3 sections, drag it out so we can get to it with the mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll get the mill set up and just start planking it. Probably, yeah, we'll do this section probably, I'd have thought, into 2.5-inch bits,
Yeah.
and maybe 2-inch bits of those. Yeah.
And this is, I think, the biggest chainsaw I've ever seen in my life. You've got a, you say 150 cc?
125.
125cc chainsaw with a...
This is a 3-foot bar on it.
3-foot bar.
Got the 5.5-foot bar over there. So for anyone who likes chainsaws,
That's an absolute beast. Yeah. And the idea is you're going to chop this, and then we're going to move it and get on with it.
Yep. No.
Right, mate, good luck, right?
Yep.
Here we go.
So unfortunately, as you can see, this is all rotted. So Eli's just going to work his way up until he finds a piece with the rot out. Well, quite a lot of the tree's rotten. So we're having to chop it up into more sections. Unfortunately, I thought we were going to get this big long table that we could put in the cafe.
Yeah.
But the rot has got through quite a lot of it.
Oh no, what a shame.
But Eli's doing a good job, so
Could you make like a round table?
I'm going to make as many tables as possible.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
So now we've got this bit to mill, which is slightly smaller than we would have hoped, but nevertheless we can make something out of it, I reckon, Eli?
Yep, no, it should be good still. Get some nice bits of wood out of it.
Beauty.
Would you say that's a nice piece?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's not ideal, is it? You see much better.
You've got a bit of rot there, and hopefully that crack doesn't go too far in, but no, it's good.
What an amazing process to see. I've never seen a bit of wood like that being milled. But it's so cool to have Eli there to walk me through it. How cool is that to see, you know, one of the oldest trees stand for such a long period, and then hopefully we can make it into a nice table for the cafe and see the whole process. It almost brings it back to life. So that was one of the coolest things I've done today, 100%. Amazing. Our oak tree is finally all split. Look at the size of that pile. Dad and I have been on it for about, how long have we been splitting, Dad?
Couple of hours.
Couple of hours. Look at it. Now ready to go into the barn and seasoned for a year.
As well as maintaining the current businesses that we have here at Chavenage, we're always looking for new innovative ideas as well. And because we've got the cafe here, we get a lot of dog walkers. We thought, why don't we do a dog field where people can exercise their dogs off the lead, and it's a completely safe environment. They don't have to be around other dogs if they're not completely sociable. And we've got the perfect field for it. So let's go and have a look.
So this is the field we were hoping to get our dog field in. Now, we're part of the AONB here in the Cotswolds. It's called the Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty, which basically means that getting planning for anything is really difficult because we need consent for it before we can implement it. The only trouble is we've put a lot of hard work to try and get it, but we've got an email saying that it's looking unlikely that we're going to get the planning for it. But Emma went off to another dog walking field to see if it's something that we're going to progress with or persevere with, or we're going to think about another plan to do with this field. Oh, it's a little bit dirty for today.
Me and the dogs are at at a dog walking field in Ewan, which is about 20 minutes away from us. This is something that we really wanted to put in at Chavenage. Sadly, it got declined, so something for another time, I guess. But this one in Ewan, which is only 20 minutes away, is amazing. And if you have small dogs, we have a little bit of a nervy dog, Winnie, and it's amazing for her. So yeah, I'm just checking it out, and it's not too far from home, so it's great. We're having a nice little time in the absolute soaking mud in the tunnel. Where's Nunu's? Oh, Nunu's was in the tunnel. Hello, you. Are you very muddy? Are you very muddy? Yeah. Oh.
Now, part of running the estate is understanding a whole host of different jobs. And one of those jobs has been plumbing. Now, I've never done any sort of plumbing before, but luckily we had Big Al on hand so he could teach me how to do some copper work. Have you ever done any plumbing?
No, but you're kind of becoming jack of all trades recently.
I think you've got to, because otherwise it's so expensive to keep these places running.
Keep bringing tradesmen in.
Because otherwise, yeah, exactly. Like one plumbing call out could cost you a lot of money. When if you can do the basics yourself, you're saving money and you're learning new skills, which is only a good thing.
It's only a good thing.
Have you got any skills you want to learn? Because I could see you being a bit of a plumber.
I feel like maybe I could do a bit of electrician work.
Right. I'm going to hold you to that.
Okay.
Right, James, outside tap for your pressure washer, which is going round the other side of the barns. We're connecting into the water feed, which is in the barn loos, and teeing off quite simply, going up and over. So we need to connect this copper pipe to that fitting, and you're going to do the bending. Okay, that's through there like that. Piece of that, we need to our line up in there like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then our die goes through there, and then you would bend those. That's what we do.
And then how do you know how to get the right angle?
Well, because we will eye it up, and it will. If it looks 90 degrees, it is 90 degrees.
Yeah.
If you lift this thing up like that, then gravity will hold that in the right place.
Ah!
Now it's doing that. Now you've got the pressure on it.
Yeah.
Pick the other set of handles up, and then just go for it.
Oh, I see.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going until that
It's 90
is
degrees.
90 degrees. Use all. That's brilliant, mate. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Okay, but don't bend that bit. That's okay, mate.
Shit.
That's all right. No.
That'll snap it.
Yeah. We'll come back to you on that.
Yeah. This is a learning process. Round 2, James goes plumbing. So I think I've worked out how to use the machine. Al's being patient going through it. This wants to be at 90 degrees. It's amazing how this thing works, actually. How are we looking, Al? 90 degrees?
Oh no, not yet. Keep going a little bit more, but go steady. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just let off a little bit of pressure. because he tends to spring back a little bit. And I think that, just let pressure off with your right hand. I think we'll check that out, mate.
That's not actually too bad. Well done, Big Al. My first bit of plumbing. Another skill ticked off. Thanks, Big Al.
I'm finished yet.
Actually pretty good. Well, mate. Does it work, Al? She works! Spot on, lad. Job done. Gosh, we've missed this beautiful sunshine. It's been a long winter. We've been incredibly busy. It's just been pretty relentless, isn't it?
It's been absolutely relentless, and even though we absolutely love it here and we wouldn't change it for the world, we still need a break as well, don't we?
We do, but it's funny because we've been enjoying it so much that we haven't wanted to leave the cafe, we haven't wanted to abandon the cabin, we wanted to do everything to the highest standard.
Yeah.
But it's just been busy surviving the winter. This year we've got so much on with the renovation, with the events, with the YouTube channel growing, so we've got lots to show you, lots to crack on with, but we're heading to Mauritius. We will be there by the time you see this video.
Yes.
So hopefully we're going to come back a little bit browner.
A little bit browner, a bit more vitamin D, and ready to take on 2025 at Chavenage.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be a big one.
It's going to be a one big year. Since starting the channel, we've basically accumulated another family member.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, Seb, our filmmaker, has been putting so much time here on the estate, editing and filming the videos. We did just nick the camera for this one though, so I think it's about time we check in, see how he's doing.
He's busy in the cafe editing.
Yeah, he's it's a bit dark.
I'll be out of a job in a second. Are you getting up with the camera?
I mean, you're a little bit you're a little bit dark, mate.
Oh, you get to spin the, where is it? Spin the old MD filter. I bet this is a great angle of me. Is that better? Or
yeah, that's good. Yeah? That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
By the fire, nice and warm, just editing this tomorrow's video.
Yeah, that's on
Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching it. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Let us know what you want to see in the next video, and we'll keep you updated with life at the manor. See you next time.
Bye.